I'm not sure we can really explain it. You know, when you see the score of 52-14, you're automatically thinking it's just awesome destruction with your offense. We know what Jared Goff has been this year, and let alone the last several weeks, where he's been near perfect. In fact, one game was perfect, 18 for 18, and he's at this ridiculously high completion percentage. Knock on wood. He hasn't turned the ball over.
Water.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. He hasn't turned the ball over. He's taking care of it, and the team is winning. And then you look at this score and you see 52-14, and you're thinking, at least I would have been thinking, had I seen the box score and not watched the game. Okay, so what'd Goff do? Throw for over 300 yards, probably had 4 touchdowns. They probably ran for close to a couple hundred yards. And then you look at it, no, they had 17 first downs in the game. Tennessee had 23. Okay. They never went for it on fourth down. Interesting. They only ran 47 plays. 47 plays. Tennessee ran 71. Tennessee had over 400 yards in offense. The Lions had 225 yards in total offense. I'm sorry, what's that? You score 52 points in the game with 225 yards in offense. They averaged 4.8 yards per play compared to the 5.9 of Tennessee. So obviously something else happened along the way. And what happened along the way was turnovers. Tennessee commits 4 turnovers. And I'd have to do perhaps a little more research on this, but I feel like all those turnovers happen in the red zone. Their own red zone, by the way. This will allow the Lions now to take over in the red zone. And the Lions were perfect. I think they were 5 of 5 for touchdowns in the red zone. They just didn't have to go very far. That's the thing. When you have a one-play drive for 70 yards, because you hand the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs, and I don't know about you, but for me, watching that play, I had to go back and rewind. I'm like, I know that they fair caught the catch or whatever, the kick, and they start at their own 30. I know they did this, but that didn't look like it was a 70-yard run. It looked like it was like a 45-yard run. I rewound the tape because I wanted to see how fast he gets to the 50. To go from the 30 to the 50 like that, which is exactly what he did. Jahmyr Gibbs is awesome. And obviously has that breakaway speed, and just an amazing game by the Lions. And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the contributions of the special teams.
Well, yeah, you mentioned turnovers. Special teams is the other reason.
Yeah, exactly. It's 4 turnovers, and then, okay, well, that accounts for a lot of the points, but they still scored 52. How else? Well, here's how else. Khalif Raymond with 190 punt return yards. You had a nice kickoff return as well. So you've got that going for you, which is nice when you see Khalil Dorsey take it back 72 yards. And not getting the end zone, but didn't matter. Not long after that, they did. You see Jake Bates hit 7 of his hits. It has another 10-point game for Jake Bates, 7 extra points, and then a 51-yard field goal, which it feels like right now, and I don't want to, I'm knocking on wood here. I don't think they have a problem with their kicker. I like what Jake Bates is doing this year, and I think he's only going to get better as time goes on because he's getting more and more experience of kicking in an actual football game, kicking in front of 65,000 fans every time he takes the field on Sunday, at least 65,000 fans. That's what we have here at Ford Field, let alone what you're going to see on the road when the stadiums are bigger. So I don't really worry about him. And Jack Fox doing Jack Fox things. He goes unnoticed. Did you know Jack Fox averaged 61 yards a punt?
Dude, he had one that went like 65 or something.
67.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, short him 2 yards.
Yeah, 7 yards. No, it was 2. 3 of the 5 kicks went inside the 20. Jack Fox apparently, according to Sportsworks last night with Dan Miller and the crew, I believe they said that that's an NFL record for the highest net average with at least 5 punts in a game. It was insane. 61 yards a kick. That's absolutely incredible.